Welcome to the Carols of Christmas. Each day leading up to Christmas, I talk about a particular Christmas carol, explaining some of the history and background behind the carol, and then finally I will sing a verse of it for you. Some will be familiar, and some probably not, but they all point us toward the true reason for the season, our Savior, Jesus Christ. If you want to learn more about the history of songs other than Christmas songs, please visit my other podcast, Songs for All Seasons. The first season of the podcast is now available in book form as an Advent Carols Countdown from Shadow Mountain Publishing, available on all major online retailers. Today I'd like to discuss With Wondering Awe. This carol focuses on the story of the wise men who followed the star to find Jesus. It appears in the popular children's magazine called St. Nicholas in its December 1877 issue. It was printed at the end of a short Christmas play called The Minstrel's Carol, a Christmas colloquy. The last line was originally, "In all the earth is glowing," and it was changed sometime after 1909 to "In all the earth is growing." So instead of glowing, growing. For years, the authorship of this hymn was lost, and it was simply attributed as coming from the 1880 hymn book called the Laudis Corona, though that did not list either the lyricist or the composer. Some sources attribute it to the pair of L.V. Blake, or perhaps J.V. Blake, and William K. Basford. The little is known about either of them. William Kip Basford was an American composer and organist from New York City, who loved to write music for children. It is possible that J.V. Blake refused to James Villa Blake, who was a Unitarian minister from Chicago, who had published some poetry in the past. Another source claims that the lyricist is Frederick Edward Weatherly, who wrote the words to both Danny Boy and The Holy City. Though a barrister, lawyer by trade, he wrote over 3,000 sets of lyrics in his life. The composer associated with Weatherly's version is George Wells Ingram, an amateur musician who worked most of his life as a factory owner. Whatever its actual origin, it has since become a staple in the hymn books of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and several others. And now, With Wondering Awe. With wondering awe the wise men saw the star in heaven springing, and with delight in peaceful night they heard the angels singing, Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna to his name. Thank you for listening. Merry Christmas, and may God bless us, everyone.